Hello guys, and welcome to tutorial number 13. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make use of the third styling rule, which is the external CSS. So remember in the last video I showed you guys how to make use of the first one, the first rule, which was the inline CSS, the second one, which was the embedded, and now finally we're going to take a look at how to make use of the third styling rule for CSS, which is the external CSS. Okay, so now let's open my text editor, and okay, so you can see I've got the code from the previous tutorial here, and we've got external style sheets. So if you can remember from the last tutorial, I showed you guys how to make use of the inline CSS, and I also showed you guys how to make use of the embedded CSS. So for this tutorial, let's actually see how we make use of the external style sheet. So the external style sheet is actually, we actually have to create an external file. So we're not going to actually embed the code in here, so that's why it's called an external style sheet. So I have to go ahead and I have to go ahead and create a new file. So if I could just go to my htdocs folder here, and you can see that I'm just having an index file here. So this is the page. Okay, where is our website? Okay, so you can see this is the code from the previous tutorial. Still got it here. So to actually make use of the external style sheet, you have to go ahead and add in a file here, an external file here. Okay, so let's just go back to Sublime Text here and go to File, go to New File. Okay, so go ahead and save this. So go ahead and say save, and okay, so you can see we're in our directory here. So you want to add in the file, and you can actually call it anything. You can actually name this as anything. So I'm just going to name mine as style.css. So just as in HTML, this .css is also very important, because this is how you tell the computer that you're making use of a style sheet. So if you don't put this .css, it's not going to work. So make sure you put that in. Go ahead and hit save. Okay, so now we've gotten our external style sheet, and what you're going to do is you can actually just copy this code. Okay, take that out, come in here, paste it, and say save. Okay, so we actually need to make this look okay. Okay, save this, come back here, and if I go to my text editor now and click refresh, you can see the style is gone, right? So what happened? You're supposed to expect it to work, right? But there's something else you need to do. Okay, so in using the external style sheet, you can see it's actually not in this page. So our browser doesn't know how to find the style sheet yet. So we actually need to tell our browser how it's going to locate this page called style.css. So to do that, we have to make use of a new tag called link, just like when we're linking to external pages or different pages on our website in previous tutorials. So we're going to make use of the link tag, and just go ahead and type in link and just hit enter, and we've got this string outputted here for us. So we've got the world attribute, and this attribute just tells it that we're going to be using a style sheet. So you want to make sure this is here, because if this is not here, then your code ain't gonna work. And also we have the type attribute, which is just giving the value of text.css. Well, actually, if you don't have this here, it's still gonna work, but you know, it's the standard. It's actually good. You actually declare the type of file you want to link to. So next, for the href, we've got, so this actually requires a location, just like in other tutorials where you actually have to put the location of the file. So on my directory here, you can actually see the file, which is the style.css, is in the same directory as our index.html. So all we need to do is just type in this name. So we got style.css. Go ahead and save this now. Okay, so now if we go to our browser and hit refresh, you see, so you can actually see the text here has got this styling, which is on our page here, which is color red. So you can see the styling appeared here. So let's say we wanted to change this color to blue now. Okay, let's go ahead and make it blue and refresh, and it's blue. Okay, so that is actually how that works. Okay, let's say I wanted to go ahead and change the fonts. Okay, so we've also got another property called the font family. So just go ahead to that. Okay, so after getting this property of font family, the next thing we want to go ahead and add up is the value for this property. So we've got quite a number of font families. Let's just say Helvetica. Okay, and go ahead and save that. I don't know if I spelled that right. Okay, refresh this. Okay, so now you can actually see the font family has changed. So just change the font family, so you can see that this two here is having a different style from this here, right? So that is how that works. Okay, so you can actually see that this p tag is selecting these two, but this inline CSS is overriding so it's actually overriding the function or the property we give to this header. So if we went ahead and took this stuff out, take that out, go ahead and save it, come back to our browser, and if we refresh, you see, okay, so it's gotten this style. So it now has this style we gave to the p tags. You see, so we selected the p tags here, and we expect all p tags on the page to be styled, and it actually did that. It styled the bold text. Okay, so that's actually how we make use of the external style sheet. So let's just go ahead and do a quick one here. So let's say we want to actually style this body now. What you just come here, go down a line and say body, then you open your curly braces, your two curly braces, and hit enter. So that's indented for us, and break down the line. So let's say we wanted to actually change the background of our website, right? So remember what I said, background. So, and that's actually the property you want to make use of. So you just go ahead and say background, enter, then you got a column there, and let's just give it a color. So let's say we wanted to actually make this yellow, so, and just go ahead and end that off. Make sure you add your semicolon in here. Go ahead and save this page, and if you jump to a browser now, watch what happens. Boom! How cool is that? You can see we've got a yellow background on our website, looking quite nice, right? So that's actually how you make use of the external style sheet. So you can actually use it to style your website. And also in the real world, we actually make use of external style sheets, because with the external style sheet you can style multiple pages on your website. But in the case of this style tags, we have to embed the style tags in the page. You can actually only style this page. So whatever you're going to style has to be in this page. You can go ahead and start styling things in other page. But in the situation of this external style sheet, if you have more pages here, okay, let's say I went ahead and created more pages. So if I went and made HTML and made all these pages HTML pages, I can actually use just this style sheet here to style all of these pages. So all I need to do is just put this link into all of these pages here, and I'll be able to select different selectors and style all of these pages, as in 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in the real world, you'll be having more than just 4 pages, so you could be having up to 100 of pages. So you're gonna need a style sheet, an external style sheet, to actually style all of those pages. So that's actually why we actually make use of external style sheets in the real world. But it's not limited to that. You can actually make use of the embedded style and the inline CSS too. So it actually depends on you and the situation you actually want to make use of them. So I'll leave that to you. So just go ahead and practice, get used to it, practice. Make sure you actually try and practice the 3 of them, because the scenarios you're gonna actually want to make use of the inline CSS, and there are also scenarios you want to actually make use of the embedded CSS here. So go ahead, try them all out and see which one actually works for you, and I'll see you in the next video. thanks for staying to the end of this video. That really means a lot to me. So please, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you. Subscribe to my channel and watch another one of my videos, and I'll see you next time.